What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of It's Howling Time with the Howling Wolf. Here, gonna give you selections for February 17th, 2022. The track that I'm gonna do is gonna be Sam Houston. It's gonna be race number 5. It's going 5 furlongs. It's gonna possibly be a wet to a wet fast surface. Possibly even fast. It might dry up by the time this race goes off. There's going to be a field of 12 horses running. I'm going to be giving you my price, my top selection, plus my price horse. Now, going to be I'm going to give you my intro music, then I'll give you my selections. Again, the track is going to be Sam Houston. It's going to be race number 5. It's going 5 furlongs. It's going to be off the turf. It was supposed to be on the turf, but it's going to be off the turf. It's going to be on the dirt. It might be a wet fast to possibly a fast surface, depending on how the weather goes. It may even be sloppy. For my top selection, it is going to be the number 6, Agent Peter Graves, at morning line odds of 3-1. It's by a Noble Mission out of a Paco Bay mare. The last time this horse ran was January 22nd at Sam Houston, going 5 furlongs on a firm turf and claiming 25,000 non-winners of 2. Was able to win that race by 5 lengths. Set the pace and was much the best. The time before that it ran on September 24th on the turf. It was a firm turf for allowance optional claiming $75,000. Was the pace setter there, just got too tired out, went a bit wide and just got tired out. The time that it ran on a good surface was back in August 28th, going a mile distance on a good turf, I believe, at Ellis Park, and an allowance 52,000 non-winners of 1, was able to set the pace there, but just gave away and tired out there. The workouts have been on November 9th, going 4 furlongs on a fast track at Sam Houston. Did it in 50.8 seconds breezing. Was the 15th best out of the 34 workouts that day. The time before that, it worked out on January 14th, going 4 furlongs on a fast track at Sam Houston. Did it in 48.2 seconds breezing. Was the second best out of the 68 workouts that day. Well, I see with this one, as my top selection, I like how it's going to try to be the pace setter. It's going to try to go out all out. It should like the surface wet or firm. You know, even if it's off the turf, it's to be off the turf. But I believe if it's a wet fast or some wetness is on the track, moisture, it should be able to handle it very well and be out and do its normal thing is try to be the pace setter and go all the way through a round. So again, for my top selection, in race number 5 at Sam Houston, going 5 furlongs, allowance class, it is the number 6, Agent Peter Graves, at morning line odds of 3-1. Now for my price horse, it is going to be the number 3, Vala, at morning line odds of 6-1. It's by Golden Sense out of a Yankee Victor Mare. The last time this horse ran was on December 17th, going 6 furlongs at Remington Park for claiming $25,000. Was sixth by 13 3/4 lengths. Veered, had to go too wide, hard, and was just too tired to hang on for anything. Time before that, it ran on November 5th at Remington Park, going 5 furlongs for claiming $25,000. Was able to win that race by a head. Shake Loose bid in and went 3 wide and drove away all the way to win. The workouts have been on November 9th at Sam Houston, going 4 furlongs, did in 52.8 seconds breezing, was the 29th best out of 34 workouts that day. The time before that, it did January 14th on a fast track at Sam Houston in 49, going 4 furlongs, did 49.2 seconds breezing, was the 7th best out of the 68 workouts that day. But what I see what this one's going to need to be done, it has the pedigree, it should like the wet surface, it like it a lot, the pedigree reads it, it knows how to come in, it try to be a pace setter. What this one's going to have to do is hang on, try to be out there, maybe not try to be the pace setter, but be in mid-pack behind a pace setter, which may be the number 6, and try to just be right behind it, slowly move up and creep up around that turn, then towards the stretch into the finish line, go bye-bye. So again, for my prize horse in race number 5 at Sam Houston, it is the number 3, Vala, at morning line odds of 6-1. Now time for my third selection, if any of my horses scratch. It is going to be the number 2, Invincibility, at morning line odds of 9-2. It's by American Pharoah out of a First Defense mare. With this one, I believe the last time it ran was on January 17th at the fairgrounds, going 6 furlongs on a fast track for claiming $30,000. Was a pace setter there, but just got tired out at the end. The time before that, it did in November 4th at Remington Park on a muddy surface, going 5 furlongs for allowance $34,000, non-winners of 1. Was trying to be the pace setter there, and just got tired out, dueled with the other horse, and just gave way and tired out. It was Pomeroy Hayes. Well, I see with this one, the workouts have been on February 7th, going 5 furlongs on a fast track at the fairgrounds, did in 1 minute, 0.03.8 seconds breezing, was the 34th best out of the 40 workouts that day. The workout before that was on January 31st, going 4 furlongs on a fast track at the fairgrounds, did it in 52.8 seconds breezing, was the 36th best out of the 37 workouts that day. But with this one, if it could stick on there to be the pace setter, and facing a little tougher, but it's getting Stuart Elliott aboard, which knows how to get this horse into a position and hopefully can hang on. If no issues happen of being wide out, it might tire out the horse. But if it could come in near the rail a bit, behind some of the other horses, or try to be out there in the pace setter, it should be, if it can hang on and no issues happen, you should see this one coming up late and strong around that turn and come up for a good win at 92 or even at a little bit higher price. So again, for my third selection, if any of my other two horses scratch, it is the number 12, Invincibility, at morning line odds of 9-2. Again, for my selections for the fifth race in Sam Houston, going 5 furlongs on the off the turf, but it's going to be on a wet, fast or a wet surface track. My top selection is the number 6, Agent Peter Graves, at morning line odds of 3-1. My second choice is the number 3, Vala, at morning line odds of 6-1. It's my prize horse. And if any of the other two horses scratch, my third selection is the number 12, Invincibility, at morning line odds of 9-2. And remember, when you're catching with the wolf, it's howling time. Good luck, everyone, and let's make some money.